for money.
Tamada got the pound seat though in pole position as he leaves the grid in brilliant style. Tamada not though. He's been overtaken by his teammate Max Biaggi. But what about Troy Bayliss? His last race for Ducati after how many years? He's up to third.
That's Ducati number 12 in third place. The Camels are side by side on the first lap. Where is Rossi? Behind a couple more Hondas is the answer. Not what he wants. It could be sectioning all over again if he can't get past them quickly.
Two Hondas ahead, and Sete Gibernau's up to third position. Gibernau, hometown hero, up to third. Ross is a little bit further back. He's down to fifth when I saw a quick glimpse of him there. In fact, Hayden, his teammate of 12 months ago, is ahead of him. The number 69 rider who fell, of course, in this race last year, looking to get on the podium and going through to fourth, right on cue.
And Rossi still behind the Ducati of Bayliss. Not anymore.
Looks like fifth, Julian, absolutely right. Looks like he's got up in there to fifth position, but look at that lead, he's running away with it.
Tamada is off and running, then it's Biaggi, then it's Gibernau, then it's Hayden, then it's Valentino. It's exactly what he didn't want.
Rossi's through on that quick kink. I'm sure Rossi's through on the quick kink.
Past Hayden, you're right.
So he's through as he goes up to the top of the hill where he fell a few years ago. Rossi chasing hard, but staying there in fourth position. Gibernau, they leave the door right open. Open invitation.
Valentino Rossi's prayers are answered. Gibernau in hot, Biaggi had to stand it up, and Hayden, as well as Rossi, just drove through the gap.
Does Valentino Rossi's toast ever land butter side down?
Not on that evidence.
There we go. Sete Gibernau going through ahead of one of the Camel Hondas. Meanwhile, we're on board with Sete Gibernau, I'm sure, looking back. Meanwhile, Rossi's going through. Rossi, this is going for the lead. Rossi's trying to go through for the lead, and it looks like it's going to stick, but Tamada's going to have a go back.
That's what the script says. Honda down the straight, Yamaha on the slow corners. But Rossi, crucially, Toby, didn't have to use up his tyres. That is
Carlos Checa. Carlos Checa.
Ducati's new recruits, we are officially told today.
As Michael Jordan looks on from the top of the pits, his rider in AMA Montes is there as well. Welcome visitors, we'll hope that he comes back next year. Another crasher!
Oh, big one, Ruben Chaus. Well, there goes his 10th place overall in the championship, which was one of his targets. He is Rookie of the Year, though, no matter about the crash.
Except Dantine's wallet, as he wanders off out of the gravel. There's another one! Melandri's down as well. The Fortuny Yamahas have crashed in sympathy with each other as we are back with Troy Bayliss barging through to a podium position. Stuff of fairy tales.
Setting Gibernau on the receiving end there. Now then, what about the leaders? Tamada leading still.
But taking the defensive line into the final corner, trying to find a way through and holding it. So then, actually leading four. My apologies to Troy Bayliss. Troy Bayliss in fifth position, and Rossi's through. Rossi's putting a move on Tamada where he didn't expect it.
That's it, so he can lead through the twisty bits, pull out a bit of a lead, and not be, in theory, mugged down the straight.
Well, Tamada's going to try and do something about that because they're just about to come onto the home straight again, but Rossi's managed to pull out an advantage. Look at the rear wheel slipping away. There is Bayliss. He's in fifth position.
He's dropped down the field and then come back up again, Troy Bayliss. Well, Tamada's hip problems, Toby. Tamada must have tyre problems.
As does Sete Gibernau. Absolutely, relatively nowhere. Poor Sete Gibernau. And we got another passing manoeuvre. That's Max Biaggi going past Tamada, and Hayden's going to have a go.
Tamada, no grip out of the last corner at all. Absolutely no grip.
Hayden up to third, Biaggi second, but it's still Valentino Rossi leading this Valencian Grand Prix by a relative mile. And Bayliss is all over the back of that Honda.
Here comes the unemployed Australian.
Well, he's certainly putting his CV around the place in no better way possible than barging through, proving that his fighting spirit is still there. Well done, Troy Bayliss, up to fourth position.
Tamada going backwards, it's got to be tyre problems. The Ducati pit look on, one suspects, Nick's Nicky's down again, 2 years running, and his fellow countryman is...
Can't believe that he's down. Nicky Hayden, the Kentucky kid, he's trying to pick the thing up. Michael Jordan was cheering him on, but Valentino Rossi takes the flag for victory number 9 in 2004. Second position going to Max Biaggi.
And third position to the Ducati man, Troy Bayliss. What a way to end a bad season. 9 wins on Yamaha, that equals his 9 wins last year on the Honda.
Celebration time. At the end of the season, 3 different manufacturers atop of the podium, but Rossi still unbeatable.